Welcome to the Optimizing Your Content for Voice Search podcast, where we delve into the strategies and techniques to enhance your content for voice search platforms. I'm your host, Harold Howard, and today we'll embark on a journey to master voice search content optimization. In this episode, we'll provide an overview of what voice search is, the rise of its importance, and why optimizing for voice search is crucial for your digital strategy. So, what is voice search? Voice search is a technology that allows users to search the internet, control devices, and perform various tasks by speaking into a voice-enabled device, such as a smartphone, smart speaker, or virtual assistant. This technology utilizes natural language processing, NLP, and speech recognition to understand the user's spoken query and provide a relevant response. Now let's discuss briefly about the rise of voice search and its importance. The use of voice search has been rapidly increasing in recent years, driven by the widespread adoption of voice-enabled devices and the growing preference for hands-free, conversational search experiences. According to industry reports, the global voice search market is expected to reach over $30 billion by 2027, with a compound annual growth rate, CAGR, of more than 20% from 2022 to 2027. So, why optimizing for voice search is crucial? As voice search continues to gain popularity, it is becoming increasingly important for businesses and content creators to optimize their content for this growing search channel. Voice search optimization can help improve the discoverability and accessibility of your content, leading to increased traffic, engagement, and potential conversions. Additionally, by catering to the unique behaviors and expectations of voice search users, you can provide a more seamless and satisfactory user experience, which can positively impact your overall digital marketing strategy. Thank you for listening to the first part of voice search optimization. Next, we'll explore the voice search terrain, diving into the market share of major voice assistants and the types of voice search queries that users typically perform. Now let's talk about the voice search terrain, the voice assistants, and their market share. The voice search terrain is dominated by a handful of key players, each with its own unique features, capabilities, and market share. Understanding the leading voice assistants and their respective positions in the market is crucial for optimizing your content for the most relevant platforms. Amazon's Alexa is one of the most widely adopted voice assistants, with a significant market share in the smart speaker and broader voice assistant domains. Alexa is the default voice assistant for Amazon's Echo line of smart speakers, as well as many other Alexa-enabled devices. Alexa's strengths include its extensive skills and integrations, natural language understanding, and robust knowledge base, making it a popular choice for a wide range of voice-based tasks, from information lookup to smart home control and voice commerce. What about Google Assistant? Google Assistant, developed by tech giant Google, is another major player in the voice search terrain. Integrated into Android devices, Google Search, and the company's own Google Home smart speakers, Google Assistant leverages Google's vast knowledge and data to provide comprehensive and accurate voice-based responses. Its key advantages include seamless integration with Google's ecosystem, advanced natural language processing, and the ability to understand and respond to complex queries. What about Apple Siri? Apple Siri is the voice assistant built into iOS devices, macOS computers, and the company's HomePod smart speakers. Siri is known for its strong integration with Apple's hardware and software ecosystem, as well as its emphasis on privacy and security. While Siri's capabilities have expanded over the years, it still trails behind Alexa and Google Assistant in overall functionality and market share, particularly in the smart speaker segment. Let's not forget about Microsoft Cortana. Microsoft Cortana is the voice assistant developed by the tech giant Microsoft. Cortana is integrated into Windows devices, as well as some third-party smart speakers and other products. Cortana's strengths include its integration with Microsoft's productivity suite, such as Outlook and Office 365, as well as its ability to handle complex queries and tasks. However, Cortana has a relatively smaller market share compared to the leading voice assistants, particularly in the consumer-facing smart speaker and home automation domains. Now let's talk about the types of voice search queries. Voice search queries can be categorized into different types, each with its own characteristics and optimization requirements. Knowing the common types of voice search queries can help you align your content and targeting strategies to better address the needs and expectations of voice search users. And these voice search queries types are: 1. Informational queries. Informational queries are the most common type of voice search, where users are seeking factual information, answers to questions, or general knowledge. These queries often begin with words like what, who, when, where, or how, and require concise and direct responses. Examples include, "What is the capital of France?" or "How tall is the Eiffel Tower?" 2. Navigational queries. Navigational queries are used when the user is looking for a specific website, brand, or online destination. These queries typically involve the name of the entity the user is seeking, such as Amazon or Wikipedia. Optimizing for navigational queries often involves ensuring your brand name and website are accurately represented in voice search results. 3. Transactional queries. Transactional queries are associated with the user's intent to perform a specific action, such as making a purchase, booking a reservation, or completing a transaction. These queries may include words like buy, order, book, or reserve, and require optimization that supports seamless voice-based interactions and transactions. 4. Local queries. Local queries are those where the user is seeking information or services in their immediate geographic area, such as finding the nearest restaurant, store, or service provider. These queries often include location-based keywords, such as a city or neighborhood name, or phrases like near me or in location. Optimizing for local voice search queries involves leveraging local SEO strategies and ensuring your business information is accurately represented across various platforms. Now let's talk about user behavior and expectations for voice search. Voice search users tend to exhibit distinct behaviors and have unique expectations compared to traditional text-based search. Recognizing these differences is essential for effective voice search optimization. And the user behavior and expectations for voice search are: 1. Conversational and natural language. One of the defining characteristics of voice search is the use of more conversational and natural language. Users tend to speak their queries in a more natural, conversational tone, often using complete sentences and phrases that mirror how they would ask a question or make a request in person. This contrasts with the more concise, keyword-driven queries typically used in text-based searches. 2. Desire for concise and direct answers. Voice search users typically have a lower tolerance for lengthy, multi-paragraph responses. They expect concise, direct, and actionable answers to their queries. Voice search results need to provide the most relevant and pertinent information in a succinct, easy-to-digest format, often in the form of a featured snippet or a short, summarized response. 3. Expectation of personalization and seamlessness. Voice search users expect a highly personalized and seamless experience. They anticipate that the voice assistant will understand their context, preferences, and intent, and provide tailored responses and recommendations. This level of personalization and responsiveness is a key factor in shaping user expectations and satisfaction with voice search experiences. 4. Reliance on hands-free and mobile interactions. Voice search is inherently a hands-free, mobile-driven experience. Users often engage with voice search while on the go, multitasking, or in situations where traditional text-based search is less convenient or practical. This reliance on hands-free, mobile interactions shapes the user's expectations for speed, accessibility, and seamless integration with their devices and daily routines. Thank you for listening to the second part of voice search optimization, which gives you an understanding of the voice search terrain and user expectations. In the next section, we'll look into the technology behind voice search, exploring how it works and the factors that determine voice search rankings. Now let's talk about how voice search works and the technology behind voice search. In this section, we'll take a closer look at the technology that powers voice search. Understanding the mechanics of voice search technology is crucial for optimizing your content effectively. Voice search technology relies on several key components: natural language processing, NLP, speech recognition, and machine learning algorithms. NLP allows the system to interpret and understand human language, while speech recognition converts spoken words into text. Machine learning algorithms then analyze this text to provide the most relevant responses based on the user's query. Now let's talk about ranking factors for voice search results. Just like traditional search engines, voice search platforms use specific ranking factors to determine which results to present to users. Some of the key factors include: relevance, how relevant your content is to the user's query; authority, the credibility and trustworthiness of your content; user experience, the overall quality of the user experience on your site, including site speed and mobile friendliness; engagement, user engagement metrics, such as click-through rates and dwell time. To look deeper into the topic, our next section will focus on keyword research for voice search, where we'll discuss how to identify voice search queries, the importance of long-tail keywords, and the tools and techniques for effective keyword research. Now let's talk about keyword research for voice search. And in doing this, first, we will talk about identifying voice search queries. In this section, we'll explore the process of keyword research for voice search. Identifying the right voice search queries is a fundamental step in optimizing your content. Voice search queries often differ from traditional text-based queries in that they tend to be longer and more conversational. Users are more likely to ask complete questions or use natural language phrases. Tools like Google's Keyword Planner and Answer the Public can help identify common voice search queries. Still under this section 4, let's look at long-tail keywords and conversational phrases. Long-tail keywords are crucial for voice search optimization. These are longer, more specific phrases that capture the natural language and conversational tone typically used in voice search queries. By focusing on long-tail keywords, you can better align your content with the way users phrase their voice searches. For example, instead of optimizing for a short keyword like best restaurants, you might target a long-tail keyword like what are the best Italian restaurants near me? Now the last part of this section 4 is keyword research tools and techniques. There are several tools and techniques you can use to conduct effective keyword research for voice search. Google's Keyword Planner. This tool allows you to find keywords related to your business and see how they might perform. Answer the Public. This tool generates a list of questions and phrases that people are asking about a specific topic, which can be highly useful for identifying common voice search queries. SEMrush and Ahrefs. These comprehensive SEO tools provide insights into keyword difficulty, search volume, and competitive analysis, helping you identify valuable long-tail keywords and phrases. With a solid foundation in keyword research, we can now move on to structuring and formatting your content for voice search. In the next section, we'll discuss how to organize your content to enhance its visibility and relevance in voice search results. Now let's discuss content structure and formatting. In discussing content structure and formatting, let us look at structuring content for voice search. In this section, we'll focus on how to structure and format your content to optimize it for voice search. Proper content structure not only improves readability but also helps search engines understand and index your content more effectively. Next under this section 5 is using structured data and schema markup. Structured data and schema markup are essential tools for optimizing content for voice search. By adding schema markup to your content, you provide search engines with additional information about the context and meaning of your content. This can enhance the chances of your content being featured in rich snippets, which are often used as responses in voice search results. Next under section 5 is optimizing for featured snippets and knowledge panels. Featured snippets and knowledge panels are prime real estate for voice search results. To optimize for these features, focus on providing clear, concise answers to common questions related to your topic. Format your content with headings, bullet points, and lists to make it easy for search engines to extract relevant information. Having structured your content effectively, the next step is to refine your writing style to cater to voice search users. In the upcoming section, we'll explore the secrets of writing for voice search, including adopting a natural language and conversational tone. Now let's talk about writing for voice search. In this section, we'll look into writing techniques that align with the natural language and conversational tone typical of voice search queries. First, let's look at crafting concise and direct answers. Voice search users expect quick, concise answers to their questions. When writing for voice search, focus on providing direct answers within the first few sentences of your content. This increases the likelihood that your content will be selected as a voice search result. Secondly, let's look at incorporating questions and commands. Incorporating common questions and commands into your content is another effective strategy. Think about the types of questions users might ask about your topic and include those questions and their answers in your content. This can help match your content to user queries more precisely. And lastly, for this section, let's look at transitional phrase. With your content now written to meet the expectations of voice search users, it's time to ensure your website is technically optimized to support voice search. Our next section will cover the technical aspects of voice search optimization, including site speed, mobile friendliness, and local SEO. Now let's discuss technical optimization. But in discussing technical optimization, we will talk about site speed and mobile friendliness first. Site speed is crucial for voice search optimization. Voice search users expect fast, immediate answers, so a slow loading site can hinder your chances of appearing in voice search results. Use tools like Google PageSpeed Insights to analyze and improve your site's loading times. And mobile friendliness. Given that many voice searches are conducted on mobile devices, ensuring your site is mobile-friendly is essential. Implement responsive design principles and test your site's mobile performance using Google's mobile-friendly test tool. Next, we will briefly look at voice search and local SEO. Local SEO is particularly important for voice search, as many queries are location-based. Ensure your business's name, address, and phone number, NAP, are consistent across all online platforms, and claim your business listings on Google My Business and other relevant directories. And lastly, for this section, we will look at optimizing for different voice assistants. Each voice assistant has its own nuances and capabilities, so it's important to tailor your optimization strategies to cater to these differences. Let's take a closer look at how you can optimize for the major voice assistants. First is Amazon Alexa. For Amazon Alexa, consider creating Alexa skills. These are voice-driven capabilities that add functionality to Alexa-enabled devices. Skills can range from providing information to enabling transactions and interactions. Ensure your website is optimized for quick, concise answers, as Alexa often pulls from featured snippets and structured data. Second is Google Assistant. Google Assistant relies heavily on Google's search index and featured snippets. Focus on optimizing your content for Google's featured snippets and use schema markup to enhance your content's visibility. Additionally, ensure your Google My Business listing is up-to-date and optimized, as Google Assistant frequently uses this information for local queries. And third is Apple Siri. Apple's Siri integrates closely with Apple Maps and Safari. Ensure your business information is accurate and updated in Apple Maps. Optimize your website for Safari's search engine, which defaults to Google but can be changed by the user. Focus on clear, concise answers and local SEO to improve your chances of being featured in Siri's responses. And last on my list is Microsoft Cortana. Microsoft Cortana integrates with Bing Search, so optimizing your content for Bing is crucial. Use Bing's Webmaster Tools to monitor and improve your site's performance. As with other assistants, structured data and concise, relevant content can help improve your visibility in Cortana's search results. Now that we have covered the technical optimization and specific strategies for different voice assistants, it's time to measure the success of your voice search optimization efforts. In the next section, we'll discuss how to track and analyze your performance in voice search using key metrics and tools. Now let us look at measuring success in voice search. So, what do we understand by key metrics for voice search performance? In this section, we'll discuss how to measure the success of your voice search optimization efforts. Understanding and tracking key metrics will help you gauge the effectiveness of your strategies and identify areas for improvement. Monitor the amount of traffic coming from voice search. Tools like Google Analytics can help you track this by analyzing the sources of your traffic and the keywords used. Look for increases in traffic from voice-enabled devices. And track your rankings for key voice search queries. Use SEO tools like SEMrush or Ahrefs to monitor your position in search results for the keywords and phrases you've optimized for voice search. Plus, don't forget to keep an eye on how often your content is featured in snippets, as these are commonly used in voice search responses. Tools like SEMrush can help you track your featured snippet performance. Next, still under this section, we will briefly look at tools for monitoring voice search performance. Several tools can assist you in monitoring and analyzing your voice search performance. Google Analytics provides insights into your website traffic and user behavior. Google Search Console helps you monitor your site's presence in Google search results. SEMrush and Ahrefs offer comprehensive SEO tools for tracking keyword rankings and featured snippets. Bing Webmaster Tools, useful for tracking performance on Bing, which is relevant for Microsoft Cortana optimization. With these tools and metrics in hand, you can effectively measure and refine your voice search optimization strategies. Our final section will wrap up our podcast with a summary of key takeaways and best practices for ongoing voice search optimization. Now let us summarize all we have been saying so far and also talk about some best practices. I'm glad you made it to the final section of our series on optimizing content for voice search. Let's recap some of the key takeaways and best practices we've covered throughout this journey. Understand the voice search landscape. Know the major voice assistants, their market share, and the types of queries users typically perform. Focus on natural language. Optimize for long-tail keywords and conversational phrases that align with how users speak their queries. Structure and format your content. Use structured data, schema markup, and optimize for featured snippets. Technical optimization. Ensure your site is fast, mobile-friendly, and optimized for local SEO. Tailor strategies for different assistants. Customize your optimization efforts for Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, Apple Siri, and Microsoft Cortana. Measure and refine. Use key metrics and tools to track your performance and continuously improve your voice search optimization strategies. Now let's talk about best practices for ongoing optimization. 1. Stay updated on trends. Voice search technology is rapidly evolving. Keep up with the latest trends and updates in the industry. 2. Continuous improvement. Regularly review and update your content to ensure it remains relevant and optimized for voice search. 3. User experience focus. Always prioritize the user experience. Ensure your content is easy to understand, accessible, and provides value to your audience. Now, before we wrap up this podcast, I want to give a special shout-out to a fantastic book that has been instrumental in shaping the content of this podcast. Optimizing Your Content for Voice Search Playbook. Mastering Voice Search Content Optimization by Harold Howard. Everything we've discussed, from structuring your content for voice search to understanding user behavior on voice-enabled devices, comes directly from the insights and actionable strategies provided in this book. It's a comprehensive guide that covers best practices, keyword research, technical considerations, and even emerging trends like voice commerce. If you're serious about mastering voice search content optimization, I highly recommend checking out this book. You can find it on Amazon in both Kindle and paperback editions. Thank you for joining us on this journey to master voice search content optimization. We hope this podcast has provided you with valuable insights and practical strategies to enhance your content for voice search. Happy optimizing!